I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Okay, well, what the heck, bro? What was I gonna say? See, okay, yeah, I decided to do a story quest on post for this. Well, it's January today. January, near the end of this month, and I'm not excited. I'm very nervous about IRL stuff. So, I don't know, I just wanted to do this. Does that even make sense? I don't think it even makes sense, like out of context, obviously, because I won't go too deep into it. But yeah, IRL stuff is painful, and I also still don't have internet. I think it's been 43 days now, so yeah, just pain and suffering. Oh yeah, also I just have this here on standby because I just love combat that much. Anyway, let's do it. I actually have no idea what to expect here because I managed to avoid spoilers. Yes, I managed to avoid spoilers. So yes, I'm gonna go into this blindly. Oh my gosh, okay. Familiar threads, go to Palais Mermania. Paimon is curious about Neuvillette. Go talk to him. Oh damn, okay. Oh yeah, because I'm an AR-60, so the bar is a weird number. I just decided to teleport here because yeah.
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Pretty smile. Also, well, unfortunately, I do not have Risley here. I have him on my other account. And believe me when I say I tried for him here, but I lost the 50-50 to C4 Jean, so I decided to just leave that guarantee for Furina, and well, I have her here right now. Sparkly girl. Okay, let's continue. I guess. Most of the time they have character trials for the story quest characters, so maybe I'll get a trial Neuvillette. So then I'll just have a trial Neuvillette here. In which case, then should I just change to someone else? But I do want him out here. It's not really because well, I don't use him. I did just level up his. Just that. I don't have any more of these. I haven't formed it. So yeah, it's pissing me off that I couldn't reach 40k. Jeez. It's like he's using 4-piece on her. Instead. It is! It's my favorite magazine.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
I love her voice so much.
That's right.
Oh, huh?
Oh, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards. Okay. Neuvillette! Sabine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
I was trying to...
Traveler and Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own. Now, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
Starting a new job? I can introduce you to some amazing detectives.
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not plan on relying on anyone else's help for this matter.
I do remember that it has to do with Melusine, so it probably makes sense why he wants to be in it.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
Kiara? That sounds like it's an Inazuma name.
And then?
Threat, jeez.
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Paimon, it's about Melusines.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding.
Then I shall return to my post for now. Should anyone visit while you are away, I will be sure to make a record of it. I sincerely hope that you will return soon.
Why Sidine? I couldn't say your name because I was worried about how to pronounce it.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
Melusines.
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Conflicts of interest? Care to explain in detail?
Come on, stop being so secretive! We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms.
More than 400 years, so it doesn't exactly fit. Okay, so Farine has been in position for a few more, I guess, decades before Neuvillette got his position again.
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I can't remember the names.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you!
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them. The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
What? A Melusine taking... She took her? Okay. You're concerned that you are the perpetrator's real target? Seems like they're using Melusines against you.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society.
Yeah, from the Melusine village.
I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent. It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
He probably wants to take responsibility himself, especially with the past event with Carol.
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department.
What?
The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
Who's disappointed to this position?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
Well, the Valen, Ishta, those, I think, yeah, well, Durin is dead, so... Not exactly a sovereign, I guess? Well, yeah, the Hydra Dragon sovereign.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others.
Iudex, yeah.
I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
Well, if you put it that way, we're also outsiders to Fontaine.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation? Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
Kiara is really just like an instrument.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
It's funny how he's been here for like more than 400 years, but he still doesn't feel like he belongs here. Meanwhile, well, our twin, I guess, the Abyss Twin. Abyss Twin? They're supposedly a part of Conria, so like, it's just for 500 years, I guess, maybe? Am I sure? Not really.
Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Let's go. The remains of the past day.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Okay, Paimon.
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions.
It was a joke.
Please allow me to rephrase.
Oh my gosh.
Has a dragon out of water?
Neuvillette.
That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
It's a... No, that was a joke. I think. Nice idea.
Oh, I hope the Chief Justice returns soon.
He'll be okay. Well, I mean, yeah, he'll be okay because he's with us. We'll protect him. Yeah, I guess that's all. We'll have to talk to the others, right? Oh my gosh, it's you. This overworked guy. Okay. All the trouble for the key cap, I guess. Just go out here. It's probably a different place. What was the last story quest? Oh, wait. Was Linny the last story quest I did? I think so, yeah. I think, yeah. His Linny story was his last one I did. Or is it? Oh, all the way over here. Okay. No problem. Oh, also, I should update a little bit. Oh, it's Commissioner's Sheriff. I'm close to getting her name card. Let's go. Over here. Hi, Doris.
I never thought I'd see him here.
Does anyone have a camera?
Oh my gosh. I brought him out. Can I talk to them? I can. Hello.
We should have gone up to him and said something.
Yeah, that was the perfect opportunity.
You guys aren't the one of you, right? One of you aren't the ones who wrote the letter. From the Fortress of Neuvillette. This one was really down bad for it. Yeah, jeez. My goodness, I remember that randomly. Oh, the ladies. Oh my gosh, one steal.
The weather's amazing today.
I cannot French. Hi.
Kiara.
Okay, these ladies, oh my gosh. They're thirsting over him.
Huh? Monsieur Neuvillette!
Okay, I can't
And
French.
you are?
Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you. Aw, she's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
I'm not sure if it's okay. It's okay.
Thanks for the
Okay,
compliment.
she's okay with it.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right. I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
Oh, you're a guard. Oh my gosh, you're a guard.
But
right?
Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind? Someone who always tracks up conversation with you? Well, that's just... Well, I mean... First one.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Did you think of something?
Dogs.
Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
I can't move on from those two ladies thirsting over him. Oh my gosh. This is a serious business, okay? Focus.
Now then.
Focus.
Get lost.
Oh.
If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, that's a threatening letter, alright.
A simple
Excuse
threat.
me?
Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Are they concealing their identity on purpose? I mean,
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mammonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
She accepts?
Sure.
Okay, well,
Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it. Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big Sis Paimon?
Don't worry, your Big Sis Paimon is super strong.
That means Paimon is older than...
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
We'll take her to the last place right away. See you around.
One of the Melusines said...
So, Kiara, how old are you?
Attached.
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
400.
Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
Younger than that, I guess?
My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Yes, very clearly. You know how camera sounds. You're the one that's Kiara Simon. Girl, who the fuck? Yo. I know how camera sounds, okay? I took over 20... Charlotte?
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
Is that Charlotte?
Alof!
I mean, why would Charlotte take pictures? Well... Of what?
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Is Chiori around?
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
No, she's so cute.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're on a secret mission.
All right. Guess I shouldn't have asked.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Or should I have said that we're protecting her?
Of course. Go ahead.
Girl, so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
Wait, what? You just checked outside?
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
I mean, she does have...
I took a look around the
Wait,
shop.
No, I didn't.
Neuvillette says that us Melusines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
That's what I was gonna say, but also, like, behind Paimon, I should have checked. I saw, maroon
Things
thingy.
like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melusines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
It is?
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well.
This. Yo. I see that. I'm about to check Charlotte's model right
Huh? What are you looking at?
over here. There was one behind us. I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone watching us?
Yo, what's that?
Let's sneak over and take a look.
Can we? Because I'm about to check the one behind us. But actually, let's talk to them first.
I think light and frilly clothes look best on you. You definitely look cute wearing them.
I love them too, especially the soft and fluffy kind.
Oh, cute. It actually. If y'all like taking pictures, damn, I'm gonna take pictures too, damn it. You can't stop me. Oh, damn, how do I do this? So much for taking more than 20,000 pictures. I still don't know how to position cameras. Hey, yo. Excuse me. What, did they not get wet? Or is it dirty? It is Charlotte! Girl! I'm sorry for this. I recognize that hand eater! Charlotte, what the heck are you doing taking sneaky pictures like that?
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Talking about Neuvillette?
Gotcha!
Her face.
Ah!
Oh, even the Finch was surprised.
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
What are you doing here exactly? Is it for Neuvillette?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Yeah, I guess as much.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think? Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
I don't think he'd agree. It's better if we kept this a secret. Wait.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. What a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
The way you say it, though.
All right, then.
Tell Charlotte about the letter Kiara received.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Not so loud.
So much we're not telling.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me. But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
How does that work?
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, all right?
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
So much for protecting her. She better be back there. She is, okay, she's... not sure if my gasp was heard, but
I'll take the lead today.
and oh my god, actually, I am so sorry about this game. Sorry. Oh my gosh, it might turn day. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh my gosh. I am unapologetically.
What do you think?
A lot of
The design looks pretty good, huh?
pictures.
I think it's great!
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Chlorant. Okay.
Haran! What are you doing here?
Chlorant. Oh my gosh.
It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere!
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
Makes sense.
I happened to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Is what you're wearing right now made by Chiori? The same as Navi and Kirara.
Ah, Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Perfect.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Can you stay for a bit? Let me talk to her. Okay.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play?
Huh?
How about a beach vacation, like last time?
Clarence Simpson.
I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming,
I'm sure
so
you
I'm
are.
sure I can help.
Oh wait. Some Melusines have wings, some don't. And they look like wings, so I'm gonna say they're wings. Well, I'm already here anyway, so like, I didn't expect to see Chlorant at all. It's a nice surprise, a welcome surprise, welcome surprise. Always the ladies with the what you call it? Sorry, I took too many pictures. It's fine. I like them. My gosh. It'll still be a long while before Chlorant arrives. Man. Still, man. It's a really huge gap. I can take a picture of it right in the middle. Okay, there you go. Well, I already took quite a bit a while ago, so let's take another one for a good picture. Bye, Chlorant. Please. Why are you taking so long? Also, can you like include Navi in your story quest? Although I have no idea if you appear in Navi as so like.
Please make a reservation in advance.
Okay, she's not saying anything about the thingy. Well, I guess I leave now. See you soon. Goodness. It's like wanting to get out the cave anyway. Why are you taking so long? Okay, why am I taking so long? Where's Neuvillette? It's not navigating anymore. Oh, Chlorant offers to protect Kiara. Now rendezvous with Neuvillette. I almost read that as Navia. Well, she is protecting Navia. In some case. Ouch, my hand. Okay. In some case, she helps out at Spinosaurus and pretty sure. I should read the character stories again. Or like, what do you call them? Yeah, the voiceovers too. Especially about other characters. I need to take out Navia. Man, I didn't expect Chlorant at all, but
I have high hopes for this journey.
Maybe I should have just kept going, but well, that's okay. Hi, Neuvy.
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
Yes. Kiara's with Cloran, so...
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
Yeah, best be relaxed that Kiara's gonna be okay.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I have judged over the past decade. I have come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Paimon? Reading?
Thank you.
Well,
I will
actually-
continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
I do remember that Paimon does read light novels, detective novels. Recently, ever since after Al-Haytham said so, and well, when we arrived in Fontaine. Although official documents and light novels / detective novels are still different types of read, I guess. So like, I'm not sure Paimon. About Risley. Hi, Numi. I'm sorry I don't have Risley.
You're done reading already?
Nope.
Please wait a moment. I still need some time.
No, let me read everything, okay? Before you talk to me again. Swear. Oh, Spina Ursula. Smuggling case? I hope I'm able to read all of them, okay? About the Spina Ursula. Navius. Kalas, boss of the Spina Ursula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. Yep. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. Iudex Neuvillette reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Aren't we done with that? About the bribery case. There has been a severe bribery scandal within the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Okay. I'll leave that for last. About the Representative Council's proposal. The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the Marichosi Phantom on certain public events. Based on research, they believe that melusines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Marichosi Phantom has yet to respond, however, it has not been prohibited it has not prohibited the melusines from participating in such activities. Cannot read. About the smuggling case. The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and Marichosi Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. And last but not least, the best man. The groom. Sure. The defendant Risley has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by Iudex Neuvillette. Risley will be exiled to the Fortress of Meripede, where he will be serving in his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Well, I have heard some reports of Risley's past.
Have you made any progress?
What will be other than the one the Representative Council thingy? That's the one.
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
I'm not sure about the span of 400 plus years.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
He's a Chief Justice in the Nation of Justice, so I don't know what you're...
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
I love his eyes.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right, let us take a break then.
Nods. Oh, sit. Why was Risley even included? Risley's case. I don't think it had anything to do with Melusines, other than the two one. Is it the third one and then the fifth one that I read that mentioned Melusines? But it was like about publicity, and the other one was even just completely unrelated, being Circallus. Paimon isn't even sitting. What is this? Well, I don't. Small talk is painful too, so like, but also awkward silences as well. So.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something? All this silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Mermonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
I mean...
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
Do you have tea? Oh. Wait.
Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink.
Water.
Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
Water. I think... Did he like Mondstadt's water the most? Or... I don't think it's in Azuma.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc.
No, it's water. Yet momentarily leaves and brings back several exquisite wine glasses.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
It is.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
It's his idol. Oh. Do you not even... Doesn't Risley give you tea?
So it's just plain old water?
Water is the best wine.
What did you think it was?
Bass. No, never mind. Let's not go there.
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more... sophisticated.
And you think water is it? Excuse me.
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated. I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water.
The holy water from Mondstadt.
Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village.
I know all those places nice.
Here is one of their latest products. Water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Wait, over there? Aren't there a lot of fungi there? Okay, anyway. Is there any difference? They're all just water, aren't they?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel... the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch. While one might call the waters of Konda village... placid.
But placid doesn't sound like a positive term, so like I guess I was close enough to say that he likes Mondstadt waters.
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
You probably won't even notice the difference. Oh! Ooh! That's an animation. A new
What do you think?
animation. Paimon animation. It's just water. It's just... No.
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Bro, I feel attacked.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway?
Maybe because he's Dragon Sovereign.
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
I just said that, but yes, I mean, it's close. That could be the case.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
She was invited by... Wait. Fossilor? Why am I confusing? Why am I confused between Nigeria or
Sorry,
Fossilor?
Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
I think it should be Fossilor.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Humans.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence. In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me.
I forgot the thingy. They mentioned why the Hydro Dragon should be born as a human, but I forgot why.
For a long time, my memory was rather incomplete. With regard to the primordial sea, for example, I used to only be able to vaguely recall its connection to me, but I was unaware of what that connection was exactly.
Is there anyone who can answer those questions?
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer.
But also...
However, they are scattered across all of Tevat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
They might think of it as a threat, yeah.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
Definitely a pep too.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
Empathy?
My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
I see.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Oh?
Water? Do you mean...
Oh, the Fountain of Lucine?
That's right.
Everything converges.
The Fountain
in
of
that
Lucine
fountain.
is where all of Fontaine's waters converge.
Yes.
It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions. If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me.
I guess we're not
Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
True, as the Dragon Sovereign. Hydro Dragon Sovereign.
Why did Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a look!
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
So, doing a quest. Oh, I can still read them. Treasure? Oh, I didn't already read it. He was silent the whole time. Oh, the sophisticated wine glasses. They're gone. I was gonna do something I forgot. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention that Farina's voice is probably gone now. The one where she said she's so lonely. He said a fountain of Lucine at night, so it'll probably turn nighttime here. Even do? It's sunset, right? Close enough.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Oh my gosh, hi. Yes. What's up?
Are they headed towards the Fountain of Lucine?
We are. Oh, who else? Who else? Should I walk? Because we're sophisticated like that. Although it'll take too long.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Yo,
I wonder what's going on.
we're big chilling. I thought there was supposed to be not too many people here. Yeah, well, it's just 2 people. Well, normally there's a lot of people around. Hello.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
There were 2.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Not really. Should I drink more primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Fuck. I'm just making up. Listen.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you?
Oh my gosh. Oh, but he's
Oh, it's glowing!
Wow. Whoa. Those were 2 different glows. Fountain of Lucine is glowing. Are we gonna get something? This is so bright. Oh, as the Fountain of Lucine lights up, a wave of dizziness washes over you. This is a new type of like, I guess transition thingy. Cause it's white background. Normally get black background. Oh, okay. What just happened? Everything looks a little different than how they are normally. I should continue forward and take a look around. Wait, isn't this the one on the other side? Not exactly Fountain of Lucine. Yeah, wait, actually. Oh, I can go to the map. Oh, I can even alt. Okay, well, I can't even sprint. I can jump. Oh, let me just check what it'll say. There's nothing here. Okay, sure. Let's just check it. I probably shouldn't go too far just to be safe. Isn't this the entrance? I guess not. Or is it the other side there? Okay, no. Just continue. Is it Centaur? No, Centaur. Chimera? Jeez. Oh, actually I'm reminded of 2.8? Is that supposed to be Carol? It is! Oh my gosh! Oh, actually,
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
where's us?
The Court de Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
Where's Vautrin? Is it? Vautrin? The spectres.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
True, he did say that.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did?
Maybe.
The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Yo, who the heck?
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome.
I mean, to peacefully coexist, it's a two-way. It's like you have to meet halfway, not just one-sided. I don't know how to explain this.
Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat.
It's a two-way street, is it?
There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Vautrin, okay, I said Vautrin.
Huh?
Vautrin, okay.
Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Vautrin.
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
I guess it's a little bit better than the ones who threw rocks at you, like those cubs.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
I wonder if Siege Queen already exists this time. Like 400, more than 400 years back. Also, I was gonna say, this reminded me of... Is it 2.8? Or is, wait, no. 1.6 was the first golden apple archipelago. Second was 2.8. The one with Kazuha. 3.6 is... Wait, no. 3.8 is this Veloria Mirage, so yeah, 2.8. The one with Kazuha's past, where it's all grayed out. And then second is in before we fought Kokolia, where we saw memories while walking in this. Before we got the land's preservation. My memories, my brain, the words. Is it Vautrin? Never mind, it's a different person. Yo, you better not
Hello.
hurt.
Can I help with anything?
You better not hurt Carl.
Thanks, but no need.
Okay, rude.
Oh.
Well, I mean... Oh, is she wearing a Marshall C Phantom uniform? Oh? Hey, yo.
Hello, I'm Carol, a Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
She's one.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Wait, are guards and Marshall C Phantom different?
Hard to say.
Girl?
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Like what?
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Maréchaussée Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
Okay, put some respect in this name.
So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melusines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
And what are those that occurred?
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Are you Vautrin?
Vautrin?
Vautrin? What Vautrin? I said Vautrin. Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Maréchaussée Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently. perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melusines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
Damn, okay.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
That's old stuff. Jeez.
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you.
Oh, dang it. Irenaeus.
There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier.
Sorry.
Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Oh dear.
Give them to me.
Yeah, it's true.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
No, not for what you're thinking.
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
I'm sorry, wait, actually I just said Irenaeus a while ago. The disrespect I just put. Elenas. Jeez. Kiddish. Don't even know how to say the name. Elinus? I said Irenaeus, girl. Oh my gosh, I keep remembering that she took her own life. I'm pissed. She's so nice. How the heck? So they pushed her to that limit to take her own. Goodness. Okay. This. I'm pissed. You teleport.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin.
Vautrin.
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years.
Oh, fine.
You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, it's already on your hand.
Hey, don't say that! We wouldn't have made it this far without you! It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna continue. What is it? Vautrin? Oh, it's a different person.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
And what was taken?
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
I can't remember these names.
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally.
Plus, I can't even pronounce them.
There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
I'm not excited for this. I can't even pronounce their name. How am I gonna remember them?
Turn the murderer in!
Oh, it's the guy. It's Suwa something.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
That's from the trailer. I remember that. It's two of them from the initial.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
No, the Melusine is shaking. Where do we go next? Wait, I can see clearly. There's Voltron. And I can't pronounce.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Voltron.
Medal of Peace.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Don't cry, okay?
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
No. Carol was basically also his little sister. I hate this. Oh no, tears. Shit.
She's just like Carol in every possible way.
Shit.
Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal.
Damn it, I feel water in my eyes.
From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
But he has knowledge.
I will take responsibility for everything.
Jeez. I keep getting chills. I don't even have my fan on.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
He's the one that thinks but no need to.
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Why? Who are
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
How do you actually say his name? Neuvillette, Neuvillette, Neuvillette. Our emotion gradually began to rise.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please, think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did? Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent!
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law.
I was reminded of Risley. I'll talk about it after.
Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What? That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
I actually thought that he'll be fine with guilty because
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Didn't even look at the ticket. You okay now?
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Said the second one. Well, that was painful. That's weird. That's strange. Huh.
Hey, that's missing out!
Okay, so... Okay, so... I was reminded of Risley because from the case that we read about him, about how Neuvillette was silent for a long time after that. And now so like 400 years ago, he had to also declare guilty of his friends, I guess.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
I didn't explain what my side very well there, huh? Okay, anyway, what was that?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me.
But your memories were the one.
I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over. Due to my negligence, The overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
I'm big chilling.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
She's... not she. He's the sovereign. She's...
Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
Vache. Vache.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different.
A lot of people.
It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
Lumine's face.
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
The memories I saw were related to you.
Which ones?
From when you brought Carol to the court of Fontaine to when you declared Bertrand guilty. Bertrand. But when we rose.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them.
Makes sense.
It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form.
Are we gonna see the Arcano, Conrina, Calamity, catastrophe, incident, that form?
You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Who was that one smuggling case we read?
Oh! Didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
Yeah, I just...
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here? What? I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Girly! All the girl bosses, all the wives.
Livia! Nice to see you again! Is there something we can help with?
Okay, I've got 3 wives here. Neuvillette, Florent, and Flavia.
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case.
We are. Well, yeah.
So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads.
Thanks.
We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you.
Thanks, Navia.
Where did you hear about all this?
Charlotte?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar.
Oh.
No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
Charlotte did say that a lot of people are watching.
You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
I'm sure it does.
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
No one.
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines.
I mean, we've got a lot of Melusines here, and I haven't actually met a Melusine that's a bad egg, so like...
I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
But then I'm not sure if people had that... What do you call that? That kind of interpersonal?
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
Well,
did something happen? Let's take a look around.
I forgot that. Is it interpersonal? No, interpersonal. Interest.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it. Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
Protect Melusines.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch.
But then it's also worrying, like, what if one of these guys are the ones that threatened Kiara?
Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Similar NPC models, the one in the flashback.
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
Okay, hi Kazuha. Oh my gosh. God,
it feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
Oh my gosh.
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
You're strolling by too closely to her.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Oh, someone's hungry.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
And yeah, like you can spend the leisure time of protecting her or watching.
All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
Oh, this is so wholesome. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh.
I heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
We got different sides.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
Hey, we don't talk about Bruno, okay?
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Okay, calm down, guys.
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Yo.
Shh, look.
Isn't
that Neuvillette?
Oh my gosh.
I think he's looking at us.
I think so too.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
So fun. So funny, but also so wholesome.
This is truly wonderful.
A complete 180 more than 400 years ago, jeez.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
Neuvillette, saying hi, small talk.
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Are we gonna be able to tell the other now? Oh yeah, we can. Hello, we don't talk about...
All this reminds me of a rumor I've heard.
Yeah?
What rumor?
I've heard that the emblem on our hats didn't always look like this.
Oh yeah, that's true, I didn't know.
A long time ago, Melusines weren't a part of the design. The police emblem only included the scales symbolizing the law. The emblem was redesigned later on to commemorate a Melusine's sacrifice.
That must have been a long time ago.
More than 400 years, yes. And it knows like it had this... that was Carol! Oh my gosh, the hair too. Because I noticed in the Carol, I was wondering too why Carol, the flashback memory thingy. Carol didn't have a hat. Juliet uniform, I guess. That's why. We're really passionate about it.
No one can stay hidden on my watch.
Okay, sure.
I must keep the Melazine safe.
I just can't sit back and watch.
How about you? What you think of all this?
I must keep the
I just can't sit back.
Shouldn't say anything. I guess that's fine. The others already went to get cake. So we say something. So yeah, for the Tales of the Court? Tales from the Court? Tales of the Court. Something along those lines, the commissions. All three versions had Melazine's helping. So, yes. It's nice. Isadora, liver, and then style. So jeez, the way you pronounce names. I wonder if the two guards, guards, are the hotel the more get check. Oh, it's not here. It's just sparkling in there. Oh, smuggling case? Never sure me.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Should we tell Navia about this?
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina de Rasula just checked in with us.
Navia?
He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe."
Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
David Spina so long.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Is it in here? No. I can't talk to her. It almost looked like a exquisite just. Wait. Is it always on that side there? Oh. Never mind, I can't come in. Oh, it's a cafe. Didn't even attempt to say that. Is this where the two guards? Chelsea Phantom. I think I'm mixing them up. I don't know what the guards look like or what the Chelsea Phantom look like. Which one has the uniform? Sure, was fell to my death. Yo, these people aren't normally here. Oh, they're not here. They're probably done. Hi, Navia. Hi. Change back to Navia. Oh, hi. Why did they look all guilty one? Or are they the from Spina?
Hey, Navia, we're here!
Why are there two other cops?
Whoa. Check out all these people. Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Maréchaussée Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
Certainly look like you're enjoying your time here.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
This great voice acting.
Something feels off.
Even Lumine's eyebrows.
But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essa here?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essa?
I can't even fathom his name.
Yes, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Mr. Neuvillette, he certainly looks nervous.
I did, but I was just following orders.
Okay.
Orders from whom?
Oh, you nice house.
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico is the D in the DIY.
Domenico? Where is he now?
Following trial?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place.
Not new, because he has relations with the director there.
Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
Can we seriously?
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Can we see
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
All right then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Can we see Risley? Can we please? Of course I'm gonna talk to these guys. I won't even attempt their names, but I'm still gonna talk to them.
That was a close call.
Are we really in the clear, though?
I talked to his... Detro? You're from Flowsandra. I know Detro. Flowsandra.
Please escort the remaining guests back to the Fluvsandra.
Oh, shit.
I appreciate your help.
Yes, boss.
Oh, wait. It completely went over my head that Navi is Detro's boss. I guess he doesn't talk anymore. Oh. But then I guess if I talk here, he's just...
Please escort the remaining guests back to the Fluvsandra. I appreciate your help.
Yes, boss.
Okay. Hi, Navia. So I really should have stayed. I mean, left Navia here. But then what if we have to fight someone? To have a healer. A while ago, I saw Clara. And it was really nice. And I took a lot of pictures with her using you. So that's nice. Okay, I mean, nice. So, I don't know what it's like. Are we gonna see Risley? Oh, it's the same floor as the Duke's office. Because, you know, Neuvillette has personal relationships. Gosh, it's just,
Oh, it's Monsieur Neuvillette.
Okay. It's Risley. It's Risley. Okay. Hello. Oh wait, I know you. You're the one that's the...
Am I saying things?
Okay. It's Risley. Shut up. Shut up. It's Risley.
Though that Risley is a trustworthy man, I fought hard for the title and reputation he now has. I expect you to think that I've simply been duped by his flattery and appearance of loyalty, but to that, I would quote the Inazuman proverb, "The words unspoken are the flower," which means some things are best left unsaid.
Hey, punching the air right now. Okay. Hello.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
Sure.
We're back!
We're back. fix this.
Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself. Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up.
Red and black and blue and white and a vest.
Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
Can you tell Risley about the threat letter Kiara received?
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
Shio hasn't said a single...
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he?
How was Assam even able to receive an order in the first place?
To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
Why hasn't he talked?
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
He's a descendant.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened?
My gosh, this Scarglass is... Oh wait, is that a part of her? I think that's just a part of her outfit, not her actual, I guess, body. A Melazine named Kiara received a threatening letter.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here.
Oh my gosh.
Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Oh my gosh, all three of them in one frame. Favorite. Aside from Saina, Tainari, and Kali, this is another family I like.
Risley.
I'm not gonna finish the Starglass if I keep squealing. I cannot leave this. I cannot. How can I? Let me go. Let me go. Risley and Neuvillette. I'm pissed. Okay. I was
Okay,
destroying the
I get
moment.
it.
I'm sorry.
I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
I think he's getting something. Sorry.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary. And watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Oh my gosh. Well, I could have just taken another person. But still, I'm already here anyway. I destroyed the moment because I kept getting distracted. Squealing over. Hey, are you? Yes! Yes! He is one of the fruits. Why? It's one of the fruits. Alongside the bull fruit. Rice common maybe.
Did Neuvillette just...
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
I must have been mistaken.
Wait, he has a voice like someone. I guess it's part of this.
I'm Oriole, a member of the Mutual Aid Network. Is there something you need?
In other words, man. Oh, I thought I could talk to her. She has some type of badge. Oh, yeah, it's like a handshake. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, it's the... It's nothing for where just the mail place. It's always a long line. This thing.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
I'm gonna give us one of those shakes.
Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'm still not sure. I think I'd rather she stays. She releases as a 4-star because then my savings for the new 5 stars gonna be shambles. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Tea? I appreciate the tea. I like the tea. Typical Sejuing. Concerned about everyone's health as always. I don't know why you're saying that, Paimon. She's literally the head nurse. I don't... Jeez. Why aren't you two saying anything? The criminals we passed by earlier.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
The mutual aid.
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them.
Actually, I realized them.
But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
Paimon and I will... We're not exactly a sight for sore eyes around here. That's true because he's the Chief Justice.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
It's basically the one who... Oh.
I place great trust in Wriothesley, so I rarely visit the fortress of Meripede. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
I'm really taking crumbs and turning them into a feast. This shipping crumbs. Just crumbs. Literally, just crumbs. And I take them. Oh my god, okay. Stop. Finish this damn quest. Actually, I don't mind taking my time for it. I'm enjoying this so far. Although the painful flashback memories wasn't fun. It's still... Just the fact that I was able to see Clara and Navia, plus Wriothesley and Neuvillette. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, it's Royal Mutual Aid Network. Hi. Who do I talk to first? I'll talk to you first.
You two look kind of familiar.
The badge you're wearing.
It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
I'm pretty sure I said Medal of Peace before it went here, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I mean, you did say it looked familiar, so Medal of Peace.
The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other.
Vautron. Because he was declared guilty. So he should have gone here in the Fortress of Meripede, so... Wait.
All of us have a lot of respect for him.
Is it actually? Wait, that's more than 400 years ago. I'm gonna talk to him first, because he's the advertiser.
Anything you need?
The badge you're wearing.
Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
I'm not even in this from this. My sentence is done.
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
Bro, that basically confirms that it's Vautron.
We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family.
Right? It should be him. Unless it's the guy who's talking.
Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
The other member that starts with the R-A-S.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress. But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
Is it just like pronounced Lord?
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
No, but what is it about?
If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
Help each other, do all you can to further justice, do not detest just judgment. The above are the 3 principles of the Mutual Aid Network. All are welcome to join and membership is free. There are no compulsory group events. The Mutual Aid Network encourages members to do what they are able, including but not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It is hoped that all Mutual Aid Network members will, during their time in the Fortress of Merripede, face up to the crimes they have committed. Encourage each other, support each other, and welcome the future together.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged.
Hence the badge.
Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
The way, this manner of speaking.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
Pamphlet given out by a very enthusiastic member of the Mutual Aid Network and contains the basic principles of the network. The logo on the cover looks a bit familiar. Like they said, what's this one? I already read it. Okay, nice. Can I still talk to them?
What do you think? Interested in joining?
I had many grievances about my situation before joining the network. I knew that I had committed crimes, yes, but that alone didn't stop life here from being miserable. But look at me now, chatting with my friends, doing meaningful things together.
It's at least nice.
Recently, a criminal named Domenico attempted to incite the other criminals to rebel against Neuvillette. We of the Mutual Aid Network couldn't just stand there and watch, so we stepped in and taught him a lesson.
Is this part in the book? Advertisement, etc. Wait, okay, here. Do not detest just judgment. Because from the memory flashback, it looked like Botran was mad. Well, he didn't say. Like, can't you just let me go, I guess? Is that that? So, I guess, is that part? Or, like, as the time he spent here, he realized that he should. He deserved the guilty, even though he did it for Carol. Ah, why can't I say my words? Say my thoughts properly. Hi.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
I did, and I have a sneaky suspicion.
Mm-hmm. The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network.
It's been established for more than 400 years.
According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
He made them.
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin.
Yeah.
Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
Wait, Neuvillette crafted them personally? That's so... gosh, okay.
Oh! So the network was inspired by...
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
So I randomly his ears. Actually, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Okay, no. Her ears are different. Like, it's more down there. Well, these are Hydra Dragons, alright. Where is Klee? Same as Naida. Long-lived species. other species looking for them. Where's the Duke zombies? Over here. Okay. Honey, I'm visiting your work. Long-lived species. They haven't specifically said elves here. This universe. I didn't see the...
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico.
Oh, Sijuin.
Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette?
You have a medicine beside you.
What do you want?
What?
What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Okay, jam.
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions.
It looks...
Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
He asked who is pulling your strings. Did you even listen?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
The shot is good. The logo here in this one.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
I can do that.
Ooh, nice shot. Thanks, Mihoyovers.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
Them in one frame.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return.
Sijuin got her tranquilizer gun.
After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
The shot. Them two into frame. Thank you, Mihoyovers.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melusines? Over that?
Ignorance is not an excuse, by the way. You're hopeless.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him, after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back... But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melusines to salvage things. I recall that Chiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection, so I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family.
I was wondering how he was able to send a letter, or like how Essa was able to receive an order from him.
But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Chiara and force her to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Sure.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
I should be serious about this case.
Sijuin, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
Oh, how?
So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melusines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
More than 400 years ago.
More than 400 years.
Man, I could have said it word for word if I didn't add the ago.
You might be overthinking this.
I mean, mutual aid networks still exist for 400 years now, so like, well, who's to say?
Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
He's speaking facts.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have any reservations about you, and even consider you a symbol of the law.
Oh my gosh, I have thoughts after this.
Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Paimon, we're basically third wheels here. Shut up. Tragedies like that won't ever happen again.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments.
There's this one frame. Okay, shut up.
It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
Like the Traveler and Paimon did.
I must say that you've made a fair point.
Oh my gosh, I have my thoughts after this, please.
Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
Oh, but I'm gonna stay here for.
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
True.
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me. The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Say your piece, Risley.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Oh, true.
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Mermonia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
What's the other thing?
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
You're not going to...
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk.
True.
I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
Chat. A chat, huh?
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Kind of, yeah.
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
Medal of Peace.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress.
Well, that's a confirmation of my suspicion.
According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. he had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Doesn't he hate? Exactly, that's what I saw. That's why I was wondering. Because in the... I read the line again, like, don't, something, just judgment, okay?
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
Well, that, yeah, because the people then were forcing
an act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment.
Wait, you knew about that? You knew about their... Does Neuvillette talk about this, or is it like in the documents?
Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one. That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
I would have rather they didn't say anything and you two just continued to talk.
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Please, take care.
Hey, don't... Oh my gosh, they're gonna take me out here. No. No. They won't. Well, they can, but they would. They wouldn't. They shouldn't. Mustn't. Oh, they're taking me out. Ugh, we're back in Court of Fontaine. I was gonna say my piece. Let me say my piece. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna say my piece, okay? Okay, first, how do I start? I'm bad at. Okay, Neuvillette, how do I say their names? Neuvillette. Okay, Neuvillette already saw that the people were protecting Melusines, so he should have seen it firsthand, but he still didn't. Like, he still had his reservations about people hurting Melusines. But then, when Risley told him personally that no one would hurt the Melusines because it's different from 400 years ago compared to now, and he believed Risley. So then, I was reminded of Alhaitham and Kale during the Parade of Providence event. Is that the right name? Parade of Providence? Here's something POP event. That there's this one route, if the traveler tells Kale the truth about his father, he still blames himself, but on another side, if Alhaitham ends up telling the truth about Kale, he accepts it, and he doesn't blame himself, and he even thanks Alhaitham. So like, there's a difference on who tells you some things, yes? Like, they took it differently, instead of, how do I put this? Like, if it's a person they trust more, they're more likely to believe it. I don't know. So like, Kaveh was able to believe Alhaitham and Neuvillette was able to believe Risley. Goodness, how I just need to explain it properly. I hope I at least got some of my idea across. Okay.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me.
So we're going this way.
I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts, too. What do you think of me?
You're nice.
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler?
Where is it? Is she gonna talk?
Hey! Any comments?
Is she actually gonna talk herself?
What I really think is...
What the fuck? Okay.
Every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
I was just saying, but it's nice that she actually talked. Okay, as the Hydro Dragon Sovereign, Neuvillette still thinks of himself as an outsider due to his identity. But so much time has passed since then. Perhaps the lines between him and humans have long since blurred.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself.
Don't worry, just a few seconds ago I couldn't even properly speak my thoughts about the relationship between these two pairs that I really like, okay?
But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself.
His eyes look here, okay, anyway.
I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
At least here, Lumine. Well, yeah, Lumine. Both of them here actually help too. Okay, jeez. Wait. A cutscene! Oh my gosh, I was wondering.
Huh? It's raining!
Are you okay,
Oh no! Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
She doesn't even talk to her. Are you okay? Is this rain because of you? It's probably feeling some type of emotions, I guess. A mix of all these emotions. Oh, even the screen looks...
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Shit. Oh my gosh. Wait, his thingy here is moving along with him.
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
Reanimate the monster?
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
Wait, CJ? Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh, this flashbacks. Oh, was that a crow? Oh, Mr. Callas, give me those bells.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Also, S name. Wait, this is pretty long, actually.
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Don't make me cry. Oh, he's so beautiful. Holy shit. Are you feeling better? Well, that was a quick rain thingy. Oh my gosh, okay, that was a... Oh my gosh! I'm gonna cry! Stop.
Is the matter resolved?
I'm sorry, I can't. emotional for this game. It's Clara and Navia. Well, and Charlotte too. But still, that cutscene. I feel like, my gosh. Okay, I'm so bad at speaking my thoughts. Jessica.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
Also, I like Florence's eyes a lot. It's like a circle thing.
By the way, where's Kiara?
True. Oh, it's the older brother.
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger.
Okay, that's kind of... Sorry.
I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy. So I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
She might even have a party. Oh, that's
what
dangerous.
a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
Charlotte really doing her work here.
That's not how you celebrate!
I will consider it.
What? No! No! What happened? No! Wait, no way. Well, I am using data. Should I pause? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for my immersion. My immersion is gone. No. Man. Oh, this is bad. Get disconnected. But anyway, well, I mean, I don't mind doing all that again. Cutscene. Everything. Man. Okay, I guess. Wait this. Wait a second. This is bad. Is it gonna... Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and travel. Actually, I just...
Is the matter resolved?
Yep.
Oh, that's...
Sorry for...
There's no need.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved.
At the Palais I was worried that the...
Well, now it looks like to celebrate this joy...
That's not how you...
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month.
I mean, next month is better than ever, right, Charlotte?
Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
She's so happy.
Oh,
Speechless. That's me. She's literally me.
Yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Well, for that one part, because she's mostly really energetic. Okay, yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Oh, yes! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Hello? Release! Woo-hoo.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming? What should I ask him?
What's your personal relationship with the Duke? Actually, they can't publicize that.
Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
Remember, supportive girlies.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway, so you might as well give all of them a shot.
That's so true. Oh my gosh. Well, obviously I'm gonna take pictures, like what the heck. Why wouldn't I? You got the girlies all in one frame. They're all so beautiful and pretty and cute and adorable and everything else. It's nice. Oh wait, actually blue, purple, red. How do I take pictures like this? Oh, damn, one of them sitting. How do I take pictures with everyone? Sure, the 20k screenshot. 20k screenshots. still winking. Shouldn't I remove this? Wait. Oh, what? She's...
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Actually... So that's just more in the frame. I'm sorry for taking my time also. Oh, sure, vulture wing now. Oh, that's better than was Okay, I should be done. Okay, thanks guys, bye bye. I'm definitely pulling for you. I mean, you're literally. Although you're taking too long, really. I don't want to leave here. No. Actually, I should have been like way done before. Also, like, imagine if Wednesday was over. But he probably isn't because they teleported us here immediately. Actually, just check real quick. I can even enter the Duke's office. Nothing to lose. Probably not though, so they immediately teleported us, damn it. I'm still wondering about that. There's a huge step before the actual doors. Transient. See swim tears. Can't even check the... Guess never here. So, should I brave on? Actually, we were never able to get a Neuvillette trial here. It's gonna get a second story quest, I imagine. Oh, Kiara. I think I lost the lyrics. Oh, she's sleeping. You behind her. Wait, this is the first time I'm seeing a sleeping Melissa. Actually, other than Endora, this is the first time we're seeing a ZZZ. Well, actually, wait, no, Hilitrails too. They're sleeping. No, Blue Disease. Because we can actually see this. Okay, Reese. Are you like, do you want to sleep too? Don't mind. Wait, she's sleeping. Sleeping standing up.
Kiara?
Wait, don't disturb her.
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Thank you, monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time. In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, "Kiara, our dreams have finally come true." I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
Okay, we have different voice actors.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too?
That just means that Kiara and Carl know each other, right? Like more than 400 years ago. And obviously, like, Melusines can live that long, so... But still, like, they actually know each other.
Oh, I almost forgot! Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Alov.
Yeah, true.
Of course. Off you go.
The thrills, too.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
See you next time.
Oh, it ends like that, okay. Oh!
I once thought that time was of no consequence to me. Distance yourself from others and stay focused on your work. A few years or a few hundred, it's all the same. But after all this, I've realized that perhaps this way of thinking is fundamentally flawed. The passing of time has its own consequences. The answer that I've been searching for amongst all those lives. Perhaps it's life itself.
Are you not gonna regard yourself as an outsider anymore? You're like literally very integral. Integral is the word I'm looking for. You're basically a huge part of Fontaine, so I'm not exactly sure if you can still call yourself an outsider. Well, I mean, we're done. It's nice. It was... I mean, I already thought my thoughts while it was happening, so... Oh, jeez, I'm just kidding. Okay, was I able... I'm still bad at conveying my thoughts. I don't even know if I'm using the words right. English. Okay, well, we're done with that. But I was gonna do Rise this quest, but after that disconnecting thing, I'm not sure if I can do that again. Oh, little ocean. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's different here. Yes, his hands here and then here. So I meant to do that. Yes, his cuffs. Cuffs? What? Fist something. This is her splash art. This is her marketing. And well, it's the same without the cannons. Should I do Risley's next? Okay, well anyway, I'm done with this with Neuvillettes. Nobody's overall. I really liked it. I mean, I got emotional for Bertrand, Kyle, but we got the mutual aid everywhere now from Bertrand, and we got Kiara now. This was successfully protected. Well, successfully. It was just a thread letter. But there wasn't actually a plan, I guess. It was just a thread, yeah.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the...
Sorry for interrupting. Please. It was really good. Okay, I already said my piece. Well, I could have said it better, but still. Thank you. You're so nice, though. I love the character appearances, especially. And I couldn't stop squealing for Clorette, Navia, and then Risley and Neuvillette. Oh, actually, say bye